out what our Chinese friends have just sent me. Hey, if you've watched any of my other videos, you might realise that me and bloody chainsaw attachments, we got a bit of a sort of a checkered past going on. So it all started when I was minding my own bloody business, showing you guys how quick these discs are when you're trying to carve with them. They cut out huge lumps of friggin' wood at one time, but I accidentally turned the bloody thing around the wrong way, trying to get the wood to hit the bloody camera, and then this happened. Even now, when I watch that clip, it gives me the friggin' shits. Let me show you what I did. See the massive amount of crap that comes off there? And it cuts really, really quick. So after that experience, I thought to myself, Pete, there just can't be any other dangerous tools like this around. So then I tried this basket out. Yeah! This is only running on a battery drill, but if you accidentally got your finger in the way, it'll whip it off in no time. Ah, fuck. Right. Ooh-wee. Like I said, it's only running on a bloody 18-volt drill, but I mean, who the hell would need 5 fingers anyway? So then I brought this little sucker. Now this little beastie here goes on an angle grinder. 7,000 revs per minute, chain flying around. There's no way there could be anything more dangerous than that, right? Look what I just got from our Chinese friends. We're not going to muck around with a 4-inch blade. We've got ourselves a 12-inch blade. That'll spin at 7,000 revs per minute. And this isn't even the worst one, guys. There's one even worse than this. Let's stick it together and see what the bugger does. I mean, you got to ask yourself, who designs this stuff? Wow, health and safety must be really good in China. That's all I can say. Like I say, you're born with 5 fingers. What's the difference if you lose a couple of them every now and then? You still got 2 or 1. I mean, if God wanted us to keep 5 fingers, why would he invent something like this? Right, I've discovered that our Black & Decker grinder has got a different size spindle than our old Bosch grinder, so we're going to have to use the Bosch, I think, guys. Right, so how the hell does this sucker go together? We've got a plate-looking thing with a little bottle on it, which might be the chain lube. Imagine having chain lube on your grinder. I love it, I love it, I love it. So that must go on there. We've got some whole lot of bits and pieces here. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got a little top here for our chain lube. I presume that's what it's for. Stop our oil from pissing out everywhere. We've also got a little grommet-y looking thing, which I reckon must go on here to stop the bloody vibration when you got your chain flying around at 7,000 RPM and no chain brake. Things I do for you guys, things I bloody do for you guys. Right, so we stick that grommet-y thing in there, put that on there, presume that's where it goes. Of course, we didn't get instructions with it from our Chinese friends. Who needs instructions to cut your fingers off? Anybody can do it. What sort of Christmas did you guys have? Did you have a couple of beers? I laid off drinking a little bit over the Christmas holidays. I only had 4 or 5 dozen, I suppose. Let's get them on there. I don't know how they get away with selling this crap. I really don't. And this is not even the most dangerous one. Wait till the end of the videos, guys, and I'll show you a dangerous friggin' chainsaw tool. Crazy, man. Crazy. So we've got the grommet-y thing on. This is a lot better than the little one, because the little one didn't have that rubber grommet, and it vibrated itself to friggin' pieces. At least this is an improvement. So you'll be able to cut your hand off with this and not be vibrating at the same time, so that's got to be a bonus, doesn't it? Righty-ody, now I've got our chain adjustment thing here. Like a real chainsaw, isn't it? It's pretty cool. What else we got? We got some sort of handle thing, which I probably should have put on there first, Pete. But I didn't get any instructions with it. Maybe it goes on there. Don't know where the hell that goes, to tell you the truth. We've got this thing here. Righty-ody, let's have a look and see. Have any of you guys got a 12-inch long one? So this is our chain. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Looking good, looking big. That's a nice long one. If we slip them on there, put it on the drive sprocket there. You need about 30 bloody hands to do this, guys. I'm quite sure you do. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Adjust the chain tensioner. Like you're going to really get a lot of tension on that. And I'm too friggin' long. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. I should have been a superstar. I should have been a singer. Oh, I've missed. I should have been a rock star. Oh shit, my glass is falling off. Jeez, I don't know. Jeez Louise, don't get old, guys. Bits start falling off you. Right, here we go. That looks lethal, Pete. That looks lethal. Rightio, we've got one bolt left. We've got this thing to put on and this guard looking thing. So as much as I can figure out, guys, that guard thing must go on here because it's got the same basing of holes. This thing here must go over the top of it. Wow, flimsy, like a cock on a sock. So we can get them in there. I went in to put the bolts in and all the holes were gone. Don't you freaking hate it when you can't find the hole? Oh, shit, a brick, man. How hard can it be? Gotta go that way, it must be. Then that goes on there like so, I think. Put in the comments below, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? No, that fits in there like that. What's going on here, Pete? Can only go on that way. Ah, root. Ah. See, those holes there line up. Maybe this goes on the outside. Aha! Solid as a jellyfish, guys. Solid as a jellyfish. Now, I suppose you're wondering how much this mighty machine cost me. About 50 bucks. So, the handle goes on here. Maybe that way. I don't know, it's not a very big handle. Maybe my hands are just too big. Stick them in there like so. Oh yeah, I think I deserve a beer after all this. Don't you just love it when a plan comes together? When you've got quality parts that fit beautifully, like a well-oiled machine. You're right. What do you reckon? Is that dangerous or is that friggin' dangerous? Is that ridiculous or is that ridiculous? I'm not scared to turn it on at all. Holy far out, man. Which way is it spinning? Going that way. Yeah, I told you, I got the chain on backwards. So I turned the chain around, guys. Now let's just fill up this little oil tank. Yep, that's full. You ain't gonna exactly be a lumberjack with that. Look at it, it's pissing out everywhere because I filled it up too much. I think this is friggin' dangerous, guys. Let's go and see if it'll cut anything. Here we go. Here we go. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What the hell? I think my locking nut flew off, guys. Right, I stuck that back on. Let's see if it works. So the thing's vibrating itself to bits, guys. See, it just fell out of here. If the thing hadn't actually fallen to pieces, it might have actually cut up that whole pallet. But you wouldn't want to get your bloody fingers in the way of it, I can tell you that for nothing. Remember this one I showed you? No one's going to be stupid enough to make one to fit on a 9-inch grinder. That's 3 horsepower, right? I mean, these bad boys are dangerous enough with a normal cutting disc on them. Why would you be crazy enough to put a chainsaw disc on it? Check out what our Chinese friends have just sent me. A 9-inch grinder blade with chainsaw teeth on it. I mean, I don't need both arms. Why do I need both arms? And check out the warning label on it, guys. Keep plastic away from babies to avoid suffocation. Just chuck the blade in the crib and let them play with that instead. Put in the comments below, guys, what you think of this stuff. This is dangerous with a capital D. Look at this. This is disgusting. Holy crap. To tell you the truth, it gives me the shits just turning it on. After what happened bloody last time. In fact, I think I'm wearing the same sweatshirt. Look at this. Same sweatshirt as what it got me the first time. If you actually have a look up here, you can see where the grinder grabbed me and started smoking up. Anyway, let's go and try this out. Here we go. Oh my goody aunt. Not looking forward to this. That'll take your arm off as quick as a look at you. You know what, my friends? I reckon this is just crazy shit. One slip with this, you're a one-arm bloody bandit, or no fingers, or even no bloody toes. Who would know? I don't know how the hell they get away with selling them. You seen what that little one did to me? Imagine with this, 3 horsepower, 10,000 revs a minute. You'll chop someone in bloody half. Anyway, guys, that's about it for today. Bloody dangerous chainsaw attachments that you should avoid like the bloody plague. If you want a chainsaw something, buy a chainsaw and learn how to use a chainsaw properly. I've got 3 or 4 chainsaws up the back there. What you want to do is use the tool for the right job, especially when you've got a chain spinning around at 5,000-7,000 revs a minute. Wow! And you're gone. Anyway, before I go, I want to thank someone for buying me a coffee, well, a beer actually. Brought me half a dozen beers, and you're saying, what do you mean thank someone? Well, that was their name on Google. So someone out there, thanks for my beers. It's always nice to have a nice cold one at the end of the day. If you want to buy Peter coffee, I mean a beer, I'll put a link in the description below. And also, guys, tell me what you think about these bloody chainsaw attachments in the comments below. Anyway, we'll see you next time, eh? And remember, keep cool till after school.